currently cleaning the Batmobile.
Okay. He's working then.
Yes.
He's doing something.
Always working.
Always working. Always on the go.
Yes. Now we go to Gatineau, where Fräulein Cindy is standing by this morning.
Yes, she is. At a fantastic
with some spooky friends.
home. Cindy.
Fräulein, is that here in Gatineau? And I'm not as scared as I was because I now have the owner of the house, Lee Thomas.
Good morning.
Lee, how did this happen? When did you start celebrating Halloween to this extent?
Oh, probably in 1997. When our first Halloween, the girls and I put 1 or 2 dummies in the front lawn, and we maybe had a dozen kids come to the door at that time.
And then what happened the year after? It just got bigger?
Well, it just started to grow because it became, I guess, a hobby for the neighborhood and some of the kids in the neighborhood. But we basically really started about 2 years ago now. We lost a young one in the family of 6 years old, so we dedicate it to him. This morning we'd like to dedicate our Today Show to Ellen Gandy, who has been in CHEO, you know, getting treatment.
Who is Ellen?
Ellen, actually, she's the daughter of a Dr. Hazen Gandy, who works at CHEO and who is part of our psychiatric team because I'm in mental health as a professional.
Okay.
So,
it's all coming
with the Royal
together.
Ottawa Hospital.
Now, how long have you been working on this extravaganza?
We start as soon as the snow goes away, making projects. And I guess at the height of summer, the kids in the neighborhood really help put things together, as well as the boyfriends of my 2 daughters.
Oh, yeah.
Who help build the framing and the construction and digging the holes in the background.
And when do people start coming through and visiting?
Well, we like to open the 2nd week of October, but it depends on the weather. Like the weather on weekends this year was really pretty bad, but our goal is always the 2nd week of October.
And there's no admission to come through, but...
No, there's no admission, but we would certainly appreciate donations because we find it's for a worthy cause.
Well, tell us exactly what you want to do with the money that you raise.
What we'd like to do with the money is help build the Gatineau Hospital like a Ronald McDonald House, because kids in the Gatineau area have to travel to CHEO and also in, you know, this area of the Quebec region. So we had... you know, a little fellow, let's say last year, who, you know, was living in the Quebec City area and had to travel in and go quite a distance. So with our neighborhood and the kids, we try to instill community development and community participation, and so that, you know, we're giving back to society in our own little way.
That's great. And what's your goal? How much money would you like to raise?
Oh.
Is this a long-term project?
I believe so. I don't know how much a house would cost to put up a Ronald McDonald, but yes, I imagine it's a long-term goal. Some years we have good gatherings, and in other years it's a little bit better.
How many people do you think will be coming through your yard?
Oh, I have no idea. It's hard to say. Maybe a couple thousand, maybe.
Oh, for sure.
And we have some regulars. I've actually, for the past 3 and 4 years, we've had people come back every year, and I'm watching the kids grow up. Yeah, and they become quite attached to the characters. So we even get love letters from some of the characters.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
love letters.
yeah, love letters from little kids,
why.
you know, and quite attached.
That must have taken quite a bit of building. We're just going back. There's the alien in the coffin.
Uh-huh.
What about that?
Well, that's a gentleman who owns the Vision Underground at the promenades, and he's sent away from California, and because his son had cancer, he really gave it to us for an excellent deal. And then...
your spaceship over there?
My spaceship, actually, I work on a reserve a lot of the times, and some people on the reserve took down their satellite dish and gave it to me, and we turned it upside down with Christmas tree lights and party fringes, and there we have our satellite dish.
Well, Lee, you've done an amazing job again this year, and I'm sure you'll have just thousands of people who are going to raise lots of money, and it's just a lot of fun, and thank you for letting us come here this morning. We're staying all morning, you realize.
Oh, I realize that.
Good.
I hope you don't get too scared.
Oh, not yet.
Okay, that's great.
A little bit. Well, I'm over the fear now, but you never know. Now, see, starting again.
Oh, you're starting again? Oh, I'm getting creeped out.
Breakfast at the new RO. Having a foolishly good time this morning. Don't go away.